The difference that a good hairpiece makes is just completely life-changing, and it does give you your life back. Hi everyone, my name is Sofia. I'm 28 years old, and I've been struggling with androgenic alopecia since I was 22. I'm turning 29 this year, so almost 7 years. So when I was diagnosed with androgenic alopecia, first of all, I had no idea that women could even experience that, because androgenic alopecia is the female version of male pattern balding, basically. And that is an issue. There is such a stigma and such a lack of any conversation about female hair loss in mainstream media that I thought I was defective. I felt defective, and I also felt like I had a death sentence, that I was doomed, because I didn't know about all the things out there that are available for women with hair loss, such as hairpieces. And honestly, hairpieces have made more of a difference in my life than any medication I've been put on. So the first type of hairpiece I wore when I was first diagnosed with androgenic alopecia was a topper, which is kind of exactly what it sounds like. You put it on the top of your head. It's like half of a wig. It's more for when you're showing more scalp visibility. You need more of your thinning scalp covered, and then but you can still do updos and stuff and show your natural hair. What I'm wearing right now, as my hair loss has improved with treatment, but of course never gone back to what I used to have, so I still need a little bit of help, which is also why we call alternative hair helper hair. Right now I'm wearing clip-in extensions to help with the density, since I'm doing kind of okay with the scalp visibility. So this is what it looks like. And that gives me, the density that I have lost throughout the years. And maybe one day I'm going to have to wear a wig, and instead of looking towards that day when my hair loss gets, inevitably worse, because androgenic alopecia is chronic and progressive, instead of looking towards that day with fear, I know that I have options. And I cannot describe the difference that a good hairpiece does if you're going through hair loss. For me, it was the difference between staying at home, isolated, negatively affecting my relationships because I didn't want to be seen. If you have a job, at the time I was in college and I didn't have a job, but imagine if you have a job, how hard it is to want to show up if you're going through visible thinning, how that affects you mentally, how that affects your productivity, just how that affects everything. Relationships, self-esteem, academics for me, your career. So the difference that a good hairpiece makes is just completely life-changing, and it does give you your life back. And it's like you can challenge that hair loss. You're not going to ruin my life because I have these. So I do encourage you to look at superhairpieces.com and browse their selection, and they offer wigs, toupees, toppers, and extensions like the ones that I'm wearing right now. So literally all the hairpieces you could ever need, depending on what your needs are as far as coverage and how much hair loss you're going through. And more optimism, in this hair loss journey, knowing that alternative hair is available and that you have options always.